So sustainable development, if you can talk a little bit about how that really works, because at the international level there's a lot of discussion around the words sustainable development, and of course there's tension in the idea of creating economic development, which can create a lot of social ills as well. So what you're proposing is at least if people can eat and send their children to school, they can then make better decisions for their children and give their children an opportunity.
Yes, I have a little bit different opinion about educations and the economic sustainable generations. We are focusing now that awareness to the educations, awareness to the children education, awareness to the women educations. But hang on, there is something we need to change first. We need to give at least good food, a nutrition food to the family.
Yes. So basics.
Basic. We need to give them at least a roof for the family.
Yes.
Because it's our practice in our Gandharba communities. You can see 50 years ago, we have no house. We have no roof. My father, when my father was a child,
Yes.
my grandfather is traveling with Sarangi, an instrument, all around Nepal, playing music. Wherever he goes, he brings his children,
Family,
he brings his
yeah.
wife. So
Like gypsies, really?
Gypsies, yes. Actually, it's like gypsies.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if that is the conditions, how they can send their children to school.
Yeah, they can't.
It's impossible. But when we are able to make them a roof, at least they have a base that they can live, and if they have a food where they can eat,
Yes.
the education comes third. You know what? It comes third. But the first we have to give them roof. They can have a baseline that they can. Oh, it's my area. It's my feeling is there. And the second is food. We need to talk about food. The food only come when there is economic generations, when there is work. In our community, there is no land where they can grow their own food. So we think like we need to give them some training where they can build like a candle making, they can do a handcraft, and they can do so much things. For that also, we need some kind of aware about. They need to take a training. We need to aware them for that. What is the importance of you are taking training for 3 months without getting paid? So we have to make them aware of that too. So it's very long process for us. Now we are just in the phase of starting it. Soon we are going to do a national conference of Gandharba in Kathmandu through our organizations to invite all those people around Kathmandu, from all around Nepal, to invite them in Kathmandu.
These are musicians,
It's
aren't they?
musicians.
Yes.
All
yes.
they're coming soon. We have decided in 4 months we'll do this. We have no funds, so we're going to generate funds through different medias
Yeah.
or different sources. And we are also inviting women, young people,
Yep.
like one of the educated person of that town, which is within the Gandharba, and discussing together to find out the problem actually. What is the problem of Gandharba? Why they are still in the marginalized communities? Why they are still in the backward? We're discussing about this soon.
Yes, and of course getting that discussion going empowers people, because then they can come up with ideas
Yes.
to generate solutions.
Yes.
Have you considered crowdfunding for helping to pay for?
Yes, like crowdfunding for me, as much as I understand, I have done a little bit search, and it's possible, but for Nepali people, we don't have an international identification system. That our bank card is not international verified.
Yes, so it's hard for people to put money into. Isn't that interesting?
Yes. And this is considered as a third world country.
Yes.
And the people who are donating or supporting is from the first world country.
Yes.
And you can see like there's very difficulties. You can find that where I'm sending money, who is this, like so much.
Exactly.
Thing.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult for them to transfer the funds to the third world country. And the crowdfunding, they don't accept our bank verification system.
Right. Yes.
So we have to
Find another way.
Another way.
Yeah. And of course, given your thoughts about the law of attraction, which we started with, let's talk about that.
Yes.
How did you find out about the law of attraction? What inspired you?
Basically, the feeling that what I want, I always get it in my life.
Why don't you tell the story of how you found out about it? Remember, someone left a book.
I will tell you that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that is very late.
Yes, okay.
That is
Start at the
very-
beginning.
Yes, that's very late. like you can say, I have told you that I felt that my wife,
Yes.
she will be mine.
Yes.
I told you that I was a little bit different person in the village.
Yeah. Naughty. You're a little naughty
boy.
person.
Even that naughty, I have a pure heart. I have
Yes.
a purity inside me. Which
You're
attracts.
you're spirited.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever I felt, it's real. I dream, it's real. And I believe that whatever I want, I achieve it. So it was, I didn't identify it as a law of attraction that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just, oh, I want that. That means somehow it comes to me. I focus on it. It comes to me. And I believe that, oh, there's something that inside me that I need to believe. I didn't recognize it was law of attractions or something unless I found that book. So when I was, I was planning to go to trekking with Canadian family who she works in Canada in the Prime Minister office for future planners.
Yes.
You know?
Interesting.
Yeah. So she was staying in the Hotel Buddha here in Kathmandu.
Yeah.
And I went there early in the morning, and they didn't come down because I'm just bringing them in the trekking, so I have to wait them. Then I just saw in this, what is it called, like bookstore. I just see, oh, I just pick one book, and I started to, it's the book called Answer.
Yes.
And I started to learn that, and I was recognized that, oh, it is the law of attraction. So what I'm practicing from like long 10 years, whatever I felt, that I found that, oh, it is already in the world. It's not only me that
Yeah.
is practicing this. That's how I found it. Yeah.
Yes. And so that you apply that now with whatever it is you want, you focus on it
Yes, I focus on
and
it.
you imagine it and it comes to you.
Yeah, it's
Let
you know,
go.
I can see my vision. I can see my frame in my
Yeah.
brain that
Yeah.
how it's possible, what is the what kind of force I need to put it there, and what kind of energy I need to put it there, and I make a frame of work, frame of things, and just say, oh, it's coming from here, it's coming from here, this is what I need to do. You know, all the planning is there, and I focus that, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this, so it has to come there. So I believe it. I
Yes.
concentrate on it. I just practice it. It's come there.
Yeah.
I can tell you example that I told you that's last event that I did that invited American and Japanese and Nepali artists from all around Nepal. That time I have no funds. You know, I was calculated I need $5,000. I wrote a proposal and everything, but no money. And I was believing that it's going to happen. It's there. And I started to fundraise. I was sending people some messages and things is there, and suddenly a woman from Australia, she came to Kathmandu guest house where we play music, and I also approached her that we're doing this and that. She says, oh, I can give you 170,000 rupees. Thank you.
Oh, that's
there,
great.
it's
That's
there.
a lot.
And I'm like, and another project from America, there's a mountain music project in America. This is, oh, we can support you 140,000 rupees. Oh, thank you.
Isn't that a fantastic?
Yes. And few people in Kathmandu guest house, this is, oh, we want to give you 10,000 rupees, we can do you 20,000 rupees. It's possible, it's there, because I know it's going to be there.
And
So
just
I make it even very, very successful.
yeah.
And I send them all them reports of event and everything. So they all are happy, me happy, my team is happy, and musicians are happy.
And what's wonderful about this story is that often people think in the third world that you can never get out of poverty, you can never change the world, that you haven't got the money or the education. But I think what you've demonstrated is that when you change your thinking, you can change the world. And it doesn't matter whether you're Nepali or Australian or, you know, someone from India or Africa.
I can say that when this earth was found, there was no country. There was no boundaries.
Yes.
Boundaries were made from the greedy people of the world. You know?
Yeah.
This is one planet. This is one earth. We make it separate. We make it peace and peace and peace. Just in the focus of greed.
Yes.
Now this, I believe this, the whole earth is a planet of the Holy Father. This like a planet. We have right to learn from it. We have the right to get it from it. But some people just make it boundaries like, oh, this is my part, this is your part, that part. It doesn't matter where you are from, America, Canada, Australia, or Europe, or France, wherever, or in Nepal. We are human.
Yes.
This is only we are. We are not Canadian, we are not American, we are not Australian, we are not Nepali. We are just a human first. And we identify as a country where you born. You know?
And this is, of course, humanism, which we were discussing last night.
Yeah.
Well, I think the times we're moving into right now is really about this. It's about all of us coming together as one family and singing the one song,
Yeah.
you know, in harmony.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm into clowning, and for me, harmony is love and smiling. And for you, harmony comes from the music, of which you're
Yeah.
inseparable. And you've learned as an artist, as I have, that we're really one world, one thought, one love.
Yeah.
And I do think the future is going to be very exciting. What do you see the future being? What's your vision of the future?
Me, I want to give priorities to my communities where I was born. I want to change them. I want to give them a sustainable economic generations and well educations and
Yeah.
establishments in this planet, and teach them what is the law of attraction.
What is law of attraction? I think that's awesome. I want to do the same.
Yes. And when we are able to teach them law of attractions, they can feel about peace. They can feel about the momentum of life.
Yeah.
They can feel about the frame of the world.
And to not think about what they don't have, but to think about what they're going to have.
Yes, this is very important.
This is called abundance and wealth.
You know, it's like it's come from your heart. What you are going to get.
Yes.
We have nothing in this planet before we started to a materialistic life. People are still surviving. You can imagine.
Yeah.
No, I will say that who will feed the plants in the jungles? No one. Who will feed the tigers? No one. It has to come from them. The planet has to give them
Yeah.
to survive.
That's the
They
mother.
need to survive.
Yeah.
That's the mother.
Yeah.
You know? So it's important for me is to giving peace and happiness to the world.
So if anybody wants to support you, they can go to your website, www.gandharbas.org, and I'll just spell that, GANDHARBAS.org.
Yeah,
And they can contact you.
Or they can go to my blog.
Yep. Which is www.sarangi, SARANGI, 4 peace, that's 4 numerical 4, peace, PEACE.blogspot.com.
Yes.
So either way, you can find out where Suresh is and
Yes.
ask him questions. And if you want to get involved in what he's doing, just contact his website or his blogspot.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your time. We've had a great conversation.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so
And,
much for helping me to spread my word to the world.
My pleasure, and much peace to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.